AJR just walked in the studio. We got to let you hear this. So Rob, who's been setting up their equipment here and stuff, I was playing with the keyboards before you guys got here, or the keyboard rather. And Rob goes, "Do you play?" And I go, "I tinkle the ivory."
And then he said, "I tinkle at home."
I tinkle at
You
home.
tinkle on the ivories, or you tinkle the ivories, or you tickle the ivories?
That's the word I was looking for.
Okay, you tinkle. Okay.
You know, but you know when you're performing in front of somebody and you get a little bit nervous and you're trying to get the right notes or something, so your command of the English language just disappears. And I went, "What do you mean? Like, no, that doesn't happen to you." I went with like tinkle the ivory. So we'll leave it at that.
Oh, nice.
AJR walking in the studio.
Oh, hello.
Adam, Jack, Ryan are here today. This is going to be a great live performance. And I was saying a second ago, you guys will be the first live performance that we've been to in what, Joe, like a year and a half?
Yeah, the first guests we even had in the studio since coming back to the studio.
Oh, no way.
Very exciting
That's
day.
awesome. Thank you.
And just so you're good, we are all vaxxed up.
Good.
So we're all good with that. Everyone's happy and healthy. Our families
Beautiful.
are vaxxed up and everything.
Yeah.
So if we could see your cards, that'd be great.
Do we have to do it on the air? Or?
No, not at all. Not at all. No. This is the security guy afterwards. So how have you guys been? I mean, we haven't seen you in a while. You did come by the studio a couple years ago, I think it was, and we haven't seen you. How have you survived the past year and a half, guys?
Oh, we got really lucky, and we actually had a really good year. And yeah, I know, and obviously a lot of people can't say the same. A lot of bands, can't say the same. But we had a song that blew up this year, and that was just truly a blessing. I've never said that word before. It was literally a blessing, and it was really cool because obviously it was Bang, and I think it was just very of the time. It had this sort of like very apocalyptic feel, and we did write it before the pandemic. We knew anything about a pandemic.
Really?
Yeah, we wrote it last. December.
Or two
Right.
Decembers ago.
Or yeah, whatever it was. Yeah. And it was months before the pandemic started, and I think it was just one of those things, kind of like with that song "If the World Was Ending." That I think that really blew up because of the pandemic.
Right.
Bang had this like apocalyptic feel, like the world's kind of ending. Like the production was a little bit weird. Let's go out with a bang, and I think they heard it and they were like, "Okay, that's how we're feeling. Let me kind of turn that up," which is just a great moment in music, when that happens.
Speaking of that song that you're referencing there, the "If the World Was Ending," would you go over to that person's house or would you stay at home? I don't know. Traffic would be a nightmare.
Am I supposed to know who? Oh, you mean and the general person or Julia Michaels and
Whoever's house you want to go over. I don't know.
Would you go over to Julia Michaels? Would you go over to JP Saxon's house? I don't know. I don't know the guy, but yeah.
I tried to Google your address, man. I couldn't find it, JP. So the world ended. I never made it.
Yeah.
So sorry. Oh my gosh. Adam, how are you doing, man? How are you doing?
I'm great. I'm feeling really good today.
Are you still pursuing the PhD and stuff?
Yeah, I'll be done this summer. I'll be submitting it. So,
And what is it in?
international human rights law.
My God.
Yeah.
My gosh. You've got a backup plan to this thing. I
Oh,
like
it's
that.
not a backup plan. It's a side-by-side plan.
What the PhD was the backup plan to the band?
No. Yes.
Yes, okay, good. I was making sure, yeah.
Well, you know what's interesting? That is just, it's so impressive to us, and I love that you find something of interest to you, and you're a well-rounded guy. You guys all are well-rounded guys. And that you're pursuing everything that's a passion to you. Sometimes we get locked into like one passion that's everything, but you've got different passion points. I love that.
Yeah, I like so many different things, and I feel like I wouldn't feel as fulfilled if I was just doing one. And it gives my brain kind of a chance to take a break. And I know it sounds weird to say that school is my break, but we're doing so much stuff with music all the time. If I get some downtime, then I get to read something that I'm interested in or write something. And it feels really good for me. And it's not for everybody, but it works for me.
Ryan and I have a similar break. We like to go play Wii and eat a lot of Doritos, and it's sort of the same thing that Adam does with his school break. It's just a different kind of break.
It's a different type of thing. I would say careful on the Doritos. I don't know if you know this, but if you guys are ever trapped in the woods, in the forest or something like that, and you have no kindling, you can't find the kindling because the forest is very wet, we'll say, but you have a bag of Doritos. Do you know that the burn rate on a Dorito is very high? You can burn Doritos.
This is true.
It's true.
I think I'll stick with my kindling. Okay.
And you don't have it, and you got the Doritos.
Why would I have Doritos if I'm lost?
Because you said you love Doritos. I don't know. You got Doritos.
If I'm going to the forest, I'm bringing water and Doritos. That's it. Yeah.
Ryan, how are you?
I'm great.
He's like, what are you going to ask me?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What have you been up to?
We spent the entire pandemic working on an album, and so it feels really good to be done with that. Okay, we used this time productively, and now we're out here in LA. We just did the Billboard Awards. That was really fun.
Congrats on that.
Thank you. That was cool. That was the first award we've won, any kind of award. Like
that was your
in our
first
life.
ever?
Ever.
Yeah.
No, truly in life. That's not even a joke. We were, you know, those kids that like, are like, oh, that kid's gonna get the first prize, and then in the talent show he always wins. We were truly dead last always.
Senior year, nothing like not most likely to succeed.
Class musicians or something?
Most likely to
Anything?
no. I don't even think we made the superlative list. I think they just couldn't find anything
Remember
for
in
us.
the talent show, one of the teachers was on the panel and she gave the first prize to her kid who was a student
Yeah,
there.
that
it
was rigged.
completely
It was rigged. It was
Yeah.
rigged.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Ryan and I did a full Justin Bieber baby rendition, and we dressed up as Justin Bieber. So I mean, come on, we still didn't get it. You know?
I almost said I want to punch the teacher in the face. I didn't.
No, you could say it. You could say it.
Miss Valentine, she's coming
She's
for
an
you.
active listener. She's an active listener.
She listens. She's in town. You're going to punch her in the
That makes me
face?
so mad. Her kid was in the talent show. She awarded the kid, and not these guys.
Yeah, you can't
True
do that.
story.
You know, you can't do that. Even with like coaching my kid through the years of baseball and soccer and stuff, you got to be cognizant of being that dad that favors the kid or the mom that favors the talent show daughter.
I
who
don't
did
really want to
nothing.
punch her in the face. I don't know why I said that.
By the way, the person we're speaking of, her daughter at the time,
Yeah?
do you know who it was?
No, who?
Demi Lovato.
Oh no.
Are you? Wait, what is going on?
That's not true at all.
Do we know you? Have we known you longer than this? Wow.
AJR's in the studio. We'll take a break and right back. They're performing today too, so hang out for that. Tell all your friends who are big AJR fans. Text